got stuck at work, couldn't start the Acura 2010 TSX. The code threw a camshaft position sensor, so we're gonna go for that. But we're not really sure what engine we've got, if it's the 4-cylinder or the 6-cylinder. So we're gonna see if we can take off the cover and figure out how many spark plugs and stuff like that, so we can determine what kind of engine we actually have.
Stop it.
Yeah.
For the cover.
This is 10 millimeter for the cover that we're taking off for these bolts, but we're gonna start with this side first before we get into all those, because there's a lot more on this side. That could be the valve cover. Not worked on these before. So looks like we got some spark plug action here. This is be an inline 4, so this should be all in a straight line. Looks like 4-cylinder to me.
Okay. And how do you know that?
Now, if you bring the camera right here, sir, we would determine that it's a 4-cylinder because of these are what do they call them? Ignition coils. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's the end of the block. So I'm assuming it's not a V8, so there's not going to be 4 on the other side. We know that, and it's inline, so they all run in a straight line.
It's not a 6 yet.
And a 6 would be 3 on one side.
So we're good. We got the right part. Alrighty, recording again.
Alright,
We got Thomas here. What's the name?
Tinker Tom on YouTube.
Tinker
Please hit
Tom.
subscribe or like to the channel. I appreciate you guys' support. We're almost to 100 subscribers, so get there with me and hit subscribe.
Not a lot of videos on these Acuras, so.
Yeah, especially these 4-cylinders. No one even shows it. So what we're going is for the camshaft position sensor A, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is a camshaft sensor. It said there were 2, but it's the only one I could find right now. I went ahead and undid these bracket a little bit just so we can lift this up and you can get access
Get a little
there.
more room in there.
I'm gonna reach down here. Y'all can see.
Let me get on this side.
Of course, it's buried behind some stuff.
Sorry. So if you can see down there is a little blue connector. And it is right behind that. It's kind of hidden.
That might be a 10 millimeter, guys. It's not working.
Let's see if I can get a little view here. Okay, there we go, right here.
It's not easy being cheesy. I got it.
Got it loose?
I think so. Can't see anything, huh?
What happened to the DeWalt light? Oh, here, I can hold that. Okay, now.
There's so many tubes in the way. Okay, so it's under there, guys.
Yeah.
It's a hidden little 10 millimeter bolt. I'm not gonna see until you really get under here. But like I said, the blue connector is that you follow. We'll be back with you guys. Alright, Tinker and Tom, YouTube. Now to get to the cam position sensor B, I think, which was on the right side. It's buried beneath this metal bracket, behind the metal bracket, so you have to undo that. And the bolt, there's one up top, and then there's one that sits way up under there. And the only way we were able to really get to it, the angle, is to take off this heater core hose line, which is right there now. We tangled it up there, but that's what you're gonna have to do if you're gonna want to get that bolt loose. It's just that bracket. Hold this real quick. This bracket right here. You gotta get this thing loose. So find the bolt on the top and find the bolt on the bottom to release.
We had
that.
to unhook the coolant line to make it easier accessible.
Which we really should have had a plastic cap or something in a zip tie, but we're in a pinch. So.
All right, guys. So literally, it was one bolt.
It's buried in here, guys.
And you want to take obviously your blue connector off.
Show them. Get that angle right there. You can see.
Get over here.
You can see it clear right here.
So obviously, you're gonna take the blue electrical connector off.
You guys see that yellow hole? Look to your left a little bit. It's under there. Put the phone down like.
Gotcha. So that's it right there, right? One of these.
Yeah. In that hole right there.
That hole.
That came out of right there.
Right there.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
And it looks like this.
This is our old part. Right here. Which, let me see, is there any corrosion on it or anything?
Some oil and shit. I mean, that's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
normal. I mean, they're known to go out.
Yeah, these chips.
And I guess that would be your second one. I see your second one.
Donde?
There's a second one on a blue plug right here.
Okay.
I think that's what they're talking about. See it right here? See this blue plug?
Yep.
I bet that's the
Sure
second
do.
one. But let's start with this one.
Yeah. Put fingers crossed. Alright.
Alright guys, I'm not going to show the installation right now because it's nighttime and it's really hard, but we'll get back to you, let you know if this helps the car start. It died, or it wouldn't start after he parked it for work and he came out. A couple 10mm bolts right here for the crankshaft sensor. It runs right along the CV axle past the oil filter, and you got to take those off first to get to it. Once you take off the cover plate, you will be able to finally see, just showing you where perspective where we're coming from, but once you go past the cover plate, get past that, you'll see the connector for the crankshaft sensor is hidden. Sometimes they have it painted green like that in the bolt. You have to undo it. Make sure you push on the pinch the clip right here before you pull it out.